What up, though, fellas? The hardest part about self-improvement, bro. The hardest part about self-improvement. This is the part that a lot of guys don't go in depth about. This is the part that a lot of guys don't talk about. They don't warn you about this before. You know? Taking action to do the stuff that you need to do to self-improve is simple. I ain't gonna say everything is easy, but it's simple. You just gotta get up and do what you gotta do, regardless of what it is. Whatever facet of self-improvement it is, getting your body right, getting your money right, getting your confidence up, your self-respect, your self-esteem, your social life, your standards with women, whatever it is, bro. The hardest part is the mental aspect, bro. The hardest part is the mental aspect. The hardest part is eradicating the bad behaviors that you've developed over the years. Whether you're 15 years old, 20 years old, 25, 35, 50. Them bad habits that you have ingrained in your brain for years and years. You know what I'm saying? It's the mental aspect. It's finding the drive to get up and do what you got to do. Getting up and doing it. Or no, once you get up, doing it is simple. It's finding the drive, digging deep within yourself to be able to get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? And I came up with this topic because I'm out here about to work out. And I'm going to be 100% honest, bro. I've been bored working out outside for months. Since April, bro, I've been bored of working out outside. The sprints, the bag work, you know, all that, the rings, all that got boring a long time ago, bro. I haven't woken up motivated to work out in weeks. You know, the gym I go to, the gyms in Michigan opened up for this much. The gym I went to opened up for 4 days before they reclosed them. That was the best I have felt in months, bro. And a lot of people, to have that given back to us and taken away was a big deal, was a big demotivator, because that's my passion. You know I'm not able to talk about it a lot because I don't have access to weights a lot right now. But my passion is lifting heavy weights, bro. That's what wakes me up every morning. Loading up a barbell or loading up my weighted belt or my weight belt, excuse me, and doing heavy lifting. That's what motivates me, bro. That's my love. That's my passion. That's what gets my heart pumping. That's what makes me excited. That's what makes me, I can't even describe how it makes me feel, bro. But I don't have that right now. I haven't had it for months. I had it for 4 days and it got taken back away from me. But I'm still out here doing what I got to do to stay in shape. Because part of being a man is being in shape. So just because I don't have my passion, my love, my favorite medium of staying in shape, that don't mean I get to slack off, bro. Just because I never wake up motivated to get out here and work out don't mean I just get to skip out on it. Because I don't know about y'all, but if I don't work out, I get fat, bro. You know, some of y'all get skinny. I get fat. If I don't work out, I get soft and pudgy, bro. So I can't afford to not exercise. I can't afford not to train. I can't afford not to come out here and do what I gotta do, even though it's boring to me, bro. I can't afford that. I have to do what I gotta do every day. You know, I could end up like some of my friends and some of my peers. You know, when we first got home back in March and April, yeah, everybody was on Instagram posting, doing push-ups and all this other stuff. That got shut down quick, bro, because everybody quit. Most people quit. I don't really have no friends that work out. I just don't. You know, maybe when the gyms is open, because that's what's fun. You know, all I ain't gonna say all, but you know, a lot of fellas love the gym. A lot of fellas love the gym. But when there is no gym, A lot of dudes ain't trying to stay in shape for real. Cause this stuff is arguably harder to do than the gym stuff. Maybe not physically, but mentally, because it's not as fun. It's not as invigorating. It don't raise your testosterone like doing a heavy set of deadlifts, a heavy set of overhead press. Coming out here and doing sprints and jumping hurdles and carrying a sandbag and doing rings, that stuff don't make you feel the same. And because it don't make you feel the same, a lot of dudes skip out on it because it's not fun. So what happens? A lot of my friends that got fat or skinny, however their bodies work, they done got flat. They not working out on a regular basis because it's not fun. I'll give you another example of me. Most of my life, I've had a horrible fear of rejection, bro. A horrible fear of rejection. And I ain't gonna go into detail about where it came from. I probably will in a future video. I'm gonna make a video how to get over fear of rejection. I'll go over what my fear of rejection came from in that video. But I've had a horrible fear of rejection since I was like 5. I don't have it no more, but I just got over it like when I was 18. And it was so bad that when I had to ask teachers for letters of recommendation in high school to get into my university of choice, to get into University of Michigan, the #1 public university in the nation. When I had to get letters of recommendation to come to school, I was so scared of rejection from people. It wasn't just from women, it was from people in general. I was so scared of rejection that I didn't ask for no letters of recommendation till the absolute last minute, bro. The absolute 9th hour. Because I was so fearful that they were gonna say nah. And in my head, I was a good student. My teachers loved me, so they would have no reason to tell me no anyway. But I was so fearful of people saying no to me because of some stuff. Well, it wasn't even stuff, just because of how I was raised. I was so fearful of people saying no that it got that bad. I hated asking people for stuff because I hated the sound of no. And it wasn't even the sound of no, it was the anticipation of the no. It was the anticipation of the rejection that I hated. And I'll get into it in a future video. But I had to get over it, bro, if I wanted to excel in life. There is no way I can start developing into manhood if I'm scared of rejection from people. It's one thing to be fearful of rejection from women, but to be fearful of rejection from anybody, I'm hindering so many opportunities in life. I had to get over it, bro. I had to go through shock treatment. I had to just do it. I had to just go out there and put myself in them situations. Put myself in them situations that make me the most uncomfortable. I just had to do it, bro. I had to get over them bad habits that I developed. Just beating around the bush. Dropping hints, being passive aggressive with things that I wanted. Being passive aggressive with things that I might have needed, bro. I had to get over that. Don't let your mind psych you out of doing the things you know you gotta do. Don't let having no motivation deter you from doing what you gotta do. My first video that gained any real traction, my first video that people really peeped the knowledge I was able to give, was my motivation versus discipline video. This is way back in March, bro. Motivation versus discipline. Motivation comes and goes, bro. Whether it's day by day, week by week, month by month. It could be year by year sometimes. You could go a whole year without feeling motivated. But you gotta have discipline. Yeah, it's gonna be hard sometimes. But you gotta be disciplined to do what you gotta do. Because the discipline is what's gonna reinforce the consistency. The consistency is what's gonna give you the results. You know, a lot of people go through spurts of working out. They'll work out for a week straight and then wake up not motivated one day and just stop. You can't be like them. You can't be like everybody else. You got to be different if you want results. That's the topic for the day, man. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.